Hi, and welcome back. This eFAB show is going great. Appreciate your time watching it. I wanted to share how good our camo hats look. So again, if you're interested in the hat or you would like a shirt, Manufacturing Makes America Strong, like us on LinkedIn or reach out to your salesperson. We'd be glad to get you some of our swag. One of the things we wanted to highlight here was the Geka ironworker, and this is Martin Mitchell. An ironworker, as many of you know, you might have the technology in your shops, is a great versatile tool. Does a little bit of everything from punching, shearing, notching, bending. And, but what makes this unique is it's a CNC control. So Martin will be able to just discuss that in more detail. So thank you very much, and turn this over to Martin.
Hi. Going to give you a quick brief overview of the Geka ironworker. This is a hydrocrop model. It's an 80-ton model. They come in several different sizes, 50, 60, 88, 110, 165, and a 220-ton machine. So this is relatively small in comparison. As most of you know, you can, an ironworker will punch, it'll shear, and it'll notch. As Kevin said, this one's a little different as it has a CNC gauge on it, which gives you the larger table. If you, the standard machine comes with just a 24-inch wide table with a manually sliding back gauge on it. But this one here actually runs to DXF, DSTV files and will automatically position your material. So I'll go over the basic ironworker. Here we have an angle shear, plate shear, channel shear. It also, in that station there, you can put blades in to shear round and square solid bar. Shearing. This particular machine will do an 18-inch, 5/8 thick piece of material. Gives you a very nice clean cut. Angle. The nice thing with a Geka ironworker is the patented blade on it. When it shears the material, it comes in and goes into the fillet of the material and shears both sides simultaneously with no material loss or anything like that. So also, we can do a 45-degree miter cut, which then makes it possible to make frames, etc., without having to use a saw. A lot quicker and a lot more efficient. Channel. This particular model, 3- and 4-inch C-channel. Nice, clean cut. Again, a lot quicker than a saw. If we come round to the back side of the machine, we have here an electronic length gauge. Basically, you set this to the length of the material that you wish to cut, and then move it to any of these 3 stations. The material, push the material through, hits the button, and automatically cycles the machine. So your operator can just be at the other side, feeding material in, hits the stop, automatically shears, material falls into your container on the floor. Very accurate, fine adjustment on it, great addition to the machine. All of this comes standard with the machine, it's not an option. It's all there. On the back side of the machine here, we have a notcher. Here we can notch angle, flat bar, so you can notch out again if you want to make frames or anything like that with that. On the back side here, options, a lot of options. You can have a triangular notcher. You can put a small bender on there. You can put another punch on there. Any number of different accessories to go on the back end of the machine here. There's a safety on this guard at the back here, so if you want to use any other part of the machine, you have to have this closed so that you can don't get any body parts go missing. Come around to the punching end of the machine. This is a dual operator machine, so somebody can be punching while somebody else is notching on the back side of the machine. So it's very versatile. There's no loss in tonnage or anything, so it's very efficient. With this, if you're operating a standard machine, you just put it in the punch mode. This here is what we call a leg up punching stripper, and what this enables you to do is to punch angle leg up and get nice and close to the fillet of the material, which is an issue that a lot of people have, punching angle. Normally you have to take the front of the table off and go leg down. So that punches and you get nice and close into the fillet. Bigger angle, you can take the front of the table off and go leg down, but on this particular one, you can go up to a 5-inch angle and punch at least on center. So very helpful. Then as far as the CNC is concerned, this is a Windows based controller. With it, you can program it manually at the machine. It comes with offline software where you can program your parts at the office desk and then either send through an Ethernet cable or on a thumb drive to the machine, so you can take the operator out of the equation as far as programming parts in, hopefully making it a little more reliable for you. So with this, we can set up folders. You can have a customer folder or a job folder, and then within that folder you can download all of your parts into it and then just go in and call up your part. This particular one here is a base plate. 4 holes. So basically, you hit run, place your material in up against the stop, and follow the back gauge. So the machine, you program in however many parts you want, comes back to square one, and you can put your next part in. So this here, and with this, because you're working off of one corner, each of your holes are going to be within 3/10 of an inch accurate, even if your plate is not square. So the holes are in the right place, even if the plate's not the right size. And that's very important, obviously, as you know. As far as programming is concerned, very simple. Just put in your dimensions of your plate. Your 4 holes, we'll add a hole to this. 4 diameter of the plate. So then that puts the hole there. And there's your part. And then that's your extra hole there. So very simple. As far as the punch setup is concerned, the punch cylinder is directly over the material. So whereas on a lot of machines they work on a cantilever action, you're actually getting direct tonnage straight over the material. The front of the cylinder has a gibbing on the front of it to stop rotation. The bottom of the punch head has got a keyway on it, so if you're using shape tools, you can line up and get a constant punch on it with no variation in placing or anything. So constant accurate punch. So that's the Geka iron worker.
All right, well, thank you, Martin. That was great. Excellent presentation and demo. We love seeing that in action. What we're going to do now is open it up to some question and answer. I'm going to hand things off to Kara Kilgallen, and she will field all the chat questions in the chat.
All right, thanks, Chris. Martin, first question. What is the position accuracy of the gauge?
The position accuracy is 0.03 of an inch.
Okay, thank you. Here we have, how many jobs does it store?
It's pretty infinite, the amount of storage in it. It's just like any Windows computer. It works best with least information in it, but I've yet to know of anybody that has run out of space on their computer. So it's pretty infinite.
All right, well, thank you so much, Martin. It looks like those are all the questions that we have that came in. If anybody else has additional questions for Martin, you'll be able to schedule time with him in the link that you receive when this webinar is over.
Okay, thanks.